Hello. Take two, because first time I hit the record button, I got a notification and I tried to slide it up, but it ended up selecting it and the video stopped. Although the camera is still right there. But anyway, how are y'all doing today? I woke up with a headache that flowed into 2 aspirins and a cup of coffee. I did not finish the cup of coffee. But I will finish this blunt up with you guys in the back house. Now, I was speaking to a family member the other day, and she was watching some videos on eyebrows. I have yet to show y'all my makeup again. I thought about it when I got up this morning. I said, dang, should I put on makeup today? Should I wait? What's going on? Just fuck around. I was like, not today, because as you can see, my face is in need of a refreshment. I use this clear liquid that my mom brought me. It's called Witch Hazel. It's clear. And it comes out of a little hole at the top. And just shh, and it, onto your, cotton balls, towelette, whatever you use when you wash your face. It actually works very well. I can go a few days after a washing, not washing it again. And let's just be realistic, people. Realistic. Let's just be realistic, okay? When you are a busy person, when you have a lot of thoughts going on in your head, when you're trying to get to that next level, your physical standing is not really that essential for your brain to work. So, is a towel to my face every day? No. It's not. I have a group on Facebook called Face Care with TheRevenger. And it is just what it is. A group that discuss face care with me, TheRevenger. So, it also can mean a other number of things. It just really depends on the interpreter. But technically, it was created by me, and it has the purpose of reminding myself to take care of my physical standings while building via the Revenger Network. I have to remind myself. And as I make videos with you guys and I take pictures, is also a reminder about my facial expressions. When I was younger, I didn't make a lot of facial expressions because I wasn't talking as much. So when I first started the Revenger Network, I went head on what it was about. A straight video. Straight video. It was my first video. I had on a crop top like this. I can't even find that crop top anymore, you guys. But I had on a crop top like... I'm sorry about that, y'all. I got a phone call. It was my mom's. So, like I was saying, When I first started the Revenger Network, I went straight into the platform like this is the real. This is what it is. So I created a video. In that video, I had on a crop top like this one, except it was flower. It had flowers all over it. It had flowers all over it, and the number 19. I wasn't 19 at the time. I was 23 maybe. I was 23. Let me see. Yeah, September 2017. I was about to hit my 24 that October. So I was 23 at the time. And I just went straight into it like, okay, this is what it is. And when I did that, I noticed that I shared some facial expressions. Hold on, you guys. I had some facial expressions that I never seen me do before. And I was like, wow, I want to really explore this character. I had my weave in, but it was shorter than this at the time. I had my makeup on, just to get back on topic, with the pink lipstick. I'm not sure what the label of the color was on the lipstick, but I had on the matte lipstick, and I was like, fuck it. And that day I realized that the camera flips itself, but I didn't realize it until after I had already posted it. It flipped my camera, but it didn't bother me that much because the way the camera was positioned, I was in my Chevy Impala. And it was at night. And that night, I see, I need to be seen. And at the time I had 2 phones. So I put the camera down at an angle by the radio of the car and shined the light on myself. Hold on. I shined the light on myself. And got started with the Revenger Network. Now, I didn't know what direction I was going to go with it because it was other names before the Revenger Network. I think one other name. It was probably like Franiece the Revenger or something, or just the Revenger. It wasn't the network issue just yet. But it became that probably, I don't know, probably like a month later, a couple of weeks later. It didn't take long for me to understand what I was building. And I'm about to go off topic because something is fucking pissing me off. Usually I get notifications and I don't check them. Not when I'm talking on with you guys on video. But I'm with you guys on video, and this is the thing. When you're handling your business, of course, the system is going to allow others to come in and to innovate with you if that's what your platform is created for, you know. So just like a business tip, I feel is really important. If somebody keep asking you the same shit over and fucking over and over, cut it off. Cut it off. Don't reply back. Because more than likely, they're probably working on too many accounts at one time. And they don't remember what they just asked you. And they just keep hitting you with it. Keep hitting. It has to stop. Definitely when you ask me specifically for something and then I give you the information and then you veer the conversation. Yes, I'm still here. And then you veer the conversation off to ask questions that wasn't even relevant. Like, you got me talking on a specific subject. And then when I give you what's required of that subject, you sneak in another subject for more information. That's not what got me talking. If you would have asked me for that subject that you're trying to steer me to, leading goddamn demo subject, then I probably wouldn't even gave you an answer. And you know that. But anyway, like I was saying, I started the shit off with a video. And I thought it was the sweetest video I ever seen in my life. The sweetest. So I continued, and it turned from that to like little clip segments. I wanted to illustrate the introduction of a film. You know how they have like the credits and everything, presented by and all this other stuff. I was like, God damn, like, I want to illustrate that because it's important to me. I love film. It has a vital part of my life. So let's get it. And I did it. And oh my God, you guys. Okay, so this is the back house, right? And the way my grandmother's land is set up, they have like a little strip, like a little fucking strip in the back that you could like walk through. And, you know, it's very interesting. So I say I'm going to go back there. It's private. It's secret. I don't have to be disturbed back there. So I went back there, and TheRevenger was fucking born. It was crazy. Now, you know, at that time I also was expressing the fact that I do have schizophrenia. And if you're not aware, now I'm not medically fucking diagnosed with schizophrenia. I don't need someone to tell me I have schizophrenia. You know what I'm saying? But so when you like someone as myself who have multiple personalities, when you get to clearly capture a character that you would like to exploit, it's like a job well done. And I was like, yes, that one's the Revenger. And it didn't take long, it didn't take no effort whatsoever. Like it was just there. It just came out by itself. I've been having schizophrenia for a very long time, but it's not a death sentence like everybody think it is. But if you just don't become yourself within that schizophrenic disorder, then it could take a hold of you. It could. It would. Okay? Because it do not give a fuck. Okay? Y'all know what I'm talking about? Like when you at a board meeting and it's your company, okay, but you needed money to get your business off the grounds, and now your business is their business, and you sitting there and you basically done sold all the control of your fucking company away, but you still got a percentage, so you got a seat at the chair. You still got the name, you know what I'm saying? You the establisher and all that shit. But you ain't the only one controlling the mic. You gotta wait your turn. You done sold pieces of the pie to America and India and United Kingdoms and Canada. With that being said, having schizophrenia is something like that. So you take the characters and you split them up. You ask them, well, what would you like to do? You know, it's like a little village in your head. It's like, what would you like to do? What would you like to partake in? And it answers you back. I'm not saying like out loud. Now, it does get to that point. Sometimes, like, you're talking out loud and it sounds like somebody else done pushed through. Now, I can go spiritual with the shit as well as medical with the shit. Because it is the same thing. Okay? Medical is a possession. Just like democracy. Fuck around. I'll say, yo, the interruptions are real. It's real. My God. So mess around. I forgot what I was talking about, you guys. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Listen. Y'all hear them birds? That's not an interruption. It's nature. All the other voices you hear in the background, when I'm in this back house, this abandoned back house. Okay. I'm so sorry, you guys. In the middle of me speaking, my phone decided to inform me that my storage was full. These videos I've been making with you guys have taken a lot of storage. Up in my iPhone 8. I have a 64 gig, but I'm a very busy person, and that requires a lot of storage. I don't really like deleting stuff because I'd be like, I'm gonna need that later. So when I post something onto a platform, and I'm saying this because it's in affiliation, it's in conjunction to the platforms I use in order to raise my own platform. Because like we were stating in the previous videos, we're in a land that has already been established. So you kind of got to work around things. You have to get along with people. You got to let people know what's up. You got to let people know that you trust them within that transaction. And you can move on. And you can build together. Because, damn, I mean, I had to use some people too to get what the fuck I have. So, anyway, back to the subject about these interruptions. You hear them birds? Now, if I had my Sony headphones in, more than likely you would hear those birds, okay? I'm talking about, they don't have no noise cancellation on them. That version doesn't have any noise cancellations. But when I was in NY, and I'm not off subject, I'm picking up from the last break. when I was in NY, of course I needed some headphones. Have y'all guys ever rode the subway or the bus? I'm gonna put it this way: public transportation, because you can have a bus for your damn self. Okay. And as I advanced and got a little bit more comfortable in NY, I was able to take like the little town cars that basically just bring you from one corner to the next for $2. It was a blessing. I never knock it, okay? Although you gotta hear people yapping the whole fucking time. So I say, I need some headphones. I go into Walmart, in which I had to take a whole different route than what I was used to. I was used to going towards Jamaica Avenue, Sutphin, was like Persian, Parson. So I was mostly going towards that, trying to catch the E, the J, you know, the Z, and all that shit. But I had to go the other way. I think it was like was it Springfield or something? I'm not sure, but I had to take the other route and go to Walmart, go to electronics. Now Walmart is Walmart no matter where you go. That's the unique thing about Walmart. I tried to go on the strip to get some headphones, you guys. No, I'm like really precise about the shaping and the molding of my ears. So I'm like, nah, I don't want that. I'm gonna go to Walmart. And when I went, I decided between two. Hold up. I decided between two. Excuse me. It was either Beats or Sony's. The Beats was kind of expensive. Plus, I had Beats before, and I gave them to my brother because they was too tight. They was way too tight on my ear. You know, I'm like, damn, bitch, you can cancel out the goddamn ocean with them motherfuckers. So I was like, let me get that. And then I discovered later that it had the noise cancellation on it. It said NC. Click the NC, noise cancellations. So it wouldn't really pick up my surroundings, the sound. But after a couple of returns, because there was some expensive headphones, and when I'm sorry, y'all, for whatever reason, I'm like real nervous right now. I'm getting really jittery. I'm gonna stand up. So I'm in Walmart, right? And for one, there's never a customer service person. Never. You gotta look for them. So I'm just looking around. I never go straight to what I need to go to, because I'll be like, somebody's following me. So I'm like, you know, looking at the games and stuff. Because I've been peeped. They don't have nobody to fucking unlock the goddamn drawer. So I just look around. I don't want to rush nobody. I ain't in no rush. It took me like an hour and a half to get here. I ain't on no rush to go back to public transportation. So, get there, he opens it, and there's two kind at this point. They're like, you broke, bitch. Stop returning shit. They also cut the fact that you can get your money back cash, even if you don't have a receipt. It was like, nah, you gotta get it on a Walmart card. And I was very upset one day when I went into customer service to return my headphones, because I needed to eat and I needed some goddamn Metro cards. gonna get to that shit. Mess around. They had a different version, but no NC, no noise cancellation. So those are the headphones I currently have. I'm not gonna say the price. You go into Walmart to see for your goddamn self. I'm not selling Sony headphones. Okay. I'm just telling you what happened. Mess around. It was wonderful. They actually added a cushion to the ear portion because I sweats. Because when I got those headphones on, I'd be moving and jerking and getting the job done. So, mess around. I was like, that's what's up. Thank you so much, Sony, for realizing I have broke bitch tendencies. Oh. I'm sorry, y'all. That was my mom's again. She's a very busy person, so I gotta answer when she calls. Anyway, so I be moving and jucking and gyrating. So that was a really good addition for a cheaper price. So they pick up everything around me. And if you didn't hear those birds that I was trying to use an example out of because they were just there for the moment, conveniently, thank you. You would definitely have been able to hear them through my Sonys. Now, about the interruptions of the vocals in my background. When I'm in certain places and I have established to you guys that I am alone, the background vocals are irrelevant. My project is called The I Am Franiece Project. In conjunction to a lot of other companies and platforms that I've curated within my business. So with that being said, when I'm talking to you guys one-on-one and there's disturbances in the background, please. They're just what I said, disturbances. They have nothing to do with the I Am Franiece project unless they have been established on my business. Okay, so I'm talking to y'all sometimes and I hear vocals in the back and I'm just like, I hope my mic didn't pick that up because that has nothing to do with me. So hopefully my business is technology, and I think I confuse a lot of estates when I say that my business is technology, because they're like, what the fuck you doing? Building a rocket in your backyard? What's going on? It's like, this is not your business. It's mine. Okay, this is how you can reach me, through technology. Don't be bothering me with the spookies, okay? Don't bother me with the fucking spookies. If you can't come through the business, don't bother me. Like, serious shit. It's gonna annoy me because I pretty much have everything that I need to have. When I started it with a video platform, a video template. And I use innovation within my technology because it's important. How I maneuver through life, what I track and document is important. It's essential. That's what creates the business. So Facebook has helped me a lot through my coding. They have helped me so much to where I respect the platform. And if you have not made your imprint like I have made on Facebook into my little domain, within the Facebook platform, then I don't fucking know you. Okay, so I have gathered basically enough information to come back to you guys with videos. It's what I promised. That's what I started with. That was like, okay, yeah, that we want to see her. We want to see her. That's what kicked it off. That's what got my mind racing. So I respect video. I respect video quality. I've been through a lot of phone. Now, I'm not knocking Android because Android has been a favorite of mine for a very long time. But the quality of the videos wasn't getting it for me. So I paused on the videos. Okay, you guys, that was another interruption. I'm sorry. Mess around. It's my mama. I gotta go handle this. I'm gonna leave it on the video. Selfie mode. But anyway. So now I'm back with you guys to demonstrate my progression within the Revenger network. And then at that May, just a little respect on what has already been done. So please distinguish the vocals in the back. Please. This is a continuation. You went in there yet? Oh. Oh, you finally got that dress on, huh? Hmm?
You got a dress on. Really, Larry? All right. Really, Mama?
Hmm?
I said, yeah, really, Mama.
All right.
I'll see y'all later.
Hmm?
I'll see y'all later.
All right. What? I don't know. The whole thing. Mama. Yeah. All right. Just stop. Okay. So, that was a perfect example of business via interruption. And I say via interruption because it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop just because you got distractions in the background. It keeps going. That's why I need that distinguisher. That's what it is. Distinguisher, okay? Only via interruption. So, I need that sensor going. Who is it? I am. I am the disturbance. I am the interruption. Because you're placing yourself into a multiple situation. So, who's really causing the chaos? I have a little piece of blunt left, and I was, oh Lord. I'm gonna just go ahead and share this. Because I'm probably not gonna come back out here today. Sometimes I feel it too strong. The disturbance be way too strong. So as I was speaking of before, the I Am Franiece project. And I'm gonna just jumble all these videos together into one in my InShot because trying to post them separate everywhere, man, the system be tripping. It be tripping. It be fucking tripping. And the I Am Franiece project. That portion is basically me just being personal. And when I say personal, I don't mean just going with the flow and talking about personal things that no one else should know outside of contracted agreements, whichever way you may agree upon a specific need, want, or desire. And as Franiece, I like to dance, I like to sing, I like to explore my personality. And when I say explore my personality, that could be a multiple of things. I can be speaking, I could be writing, I could be crying, I could be reminiscing, trying to get my things in order that makes me comfortable enough to continue within my business. So it's like just some little projects on top of motherfucking projects. And it makes me more comfortable knowing that I have left some type of imprint within my business because, you know, I'm not sure what I will need in order to get to where I need to be satisfyingly. With that being said, I post dance videos. Like, I don't just stand here and express you guys because, you know, the body is a horrible thing to waste. And when it speaks to you, you need to speak back. So my body be like, this way. Then I'd be like, oof, you know, this way. But it, you know, so then it'd be like that way. So I'd be adjusting and I'm like, damn, bitch, you know, all that adjusting, you might as well work it out. So then, you know, the dance moves come in and da-da-da-da-da-da-da come in, you know. Because standing in one spot trying to express yourself will only leave you in the opera screaming for help. whichever year that may be. Because opera singers, I was so excited when I was on my SoundCloud, and it gave me the hashtag opera, and I was like, yes, get it. You know how the hashtags generates itself into a suggestion pool for you? I said, I'm going to take that suggestion because that's what I've been thinking. It was really unique when I began to explore my vocals again. I was about to say exercise my vocals again. But I say more of an expression because I feel I had spoken enough words up until the time I decided to do so, to where my pipes wasn't rusty. They were already established. So mess around. It gave me the hashtag opera classic. Okay? Not classic opera, it was opera classic. And I was like, whew, let me get that. I said, SoundCloud, I'm done with you. Not done like that, but things happened. My laptop I was using to convert my files was pined by me because that's just what I do. I need something flowing in my life. And it was recently auctioned off because I relocated from NY back to Louisiana. I wasn't able to take my laptop with me because all of the funding from my last UPS check had to go towards my Greyhound bus ticket last minute. I probably only had like $10 left out of it. I couldn't even eat on the way. It was a 2-day trip. It was very long. That's a discussion for another day because it wasn't supposed to be 2 days. So mess around. It recently got auctioned off. So my uploads to SoundCloud has ceased at the moment because I'm no longer able to convert my files. It was recently auctioned off. Now, when I hear the word auction, you guys, because I'm going to get on this subject because it's very important to me. When I pined my laptop, my internet access still had me logged in to the laptop on like my Facebook and other applications I was using at the time, like my Chrome. So I think it's important that I express to you my concerns on the topic of auctions. They called me and informed me your laptop is about to be auctioned off. Do you still want it? I said, well, sir, I've relocated. I don't even think I even explained everything to him. I just was like, no. I was like, the expiration of my ticket has already expired last month. So really, I didn't know why the fuck they was calling me with this bullshit because it was already theirs. But they was just trying to let me know, I assume. And I'm like, sir, the ticket has already expired. It's like, yeah, but it's going to get auctioned off. I'm like, yeah, go ahead, okay. Now I'm wondering, before they auctioned it off, because he didn't use the word, I'm about to sell it. He said, I'm about to auction it. Which in a pawn shop, you can negotiate prices. But it's a sale on used products. So when he used that word, I kind of instantly, after we hung up, thought, have I been logged out of my material? And that thought came in because recently, before the pining and the auctioning off and the moving back to Louisiana, I'm still in NYC, and I misplaced a phone. At the time, I was working for Amazon in their warehouse on Staten Island. And from Jamaica, Queens to Staten Island to the Amazon warehouse location, it took approximately 3 hours there and back every day. 3 hours there, 3 hours back, people. So that's 6 hours dedicated to this job without even being on the clock. So 6 hours on my day, I'm traveling. I'm hungry. I'm sleepy because I'm working 10-hour shifts on my feet. And I sat down and ate some Wendy's in the Staten Island ferry building. I don't know what you call it. Station, I don't know. Fuck around. I said, I'm gonna stop and get me some Wendy's. I was on Wendy's really hard for a while. So I started gaining all that weight, and I was like, God damn it. But I'm sitting down eating some Wendy's, and I'm fidgeting on my phone as usual. Put the phone down, eat my Wendy's. 5 minutes to the bus, to the fucking ferry. It's getting cold outside. Mess around. I get up like, oh God. I'm in the middle of eating my burger with the bacon on it. That 4 for 4. And that's all you got. Because when I passed by on the strip, because I wasn't on transportation the whole time, I had to walk some of these routes. So I'm walking like 10 minutes from the train all the way to the ferry station. And on that route walking there, later I noticed there was a McDonald's across the street. But walking there, the very expensive place. It was in Manhattan. A lot of tourists. I didn't see you yesterday, but you probably seen me because I worked this route. And I forgot my phone. And I didn't realize I forgot my phone until we are boarding off the fucking terrace. I'm like, oh my God, I forgot. I know it's gone. It gotta be gone. Even though I was one of the last people to board, I'm like, it gotta be gone. I asked around for somebody's phone. I'm like, I gotta call my phone. I hope whoever got it has like a good heart to at least sign out of my shit if you're gonna steal it. I was signing everything. Everything. Some shit I can't even sign back into, but it's there. Fuck around. I went back. I completely missed my shift that day. Probably for the next 2 days. I was like, fuck this shit. I'm using the woman's phone, calling it, nobody. I'm texting it. I had to let the woman go because the fucking ferry docked. I get back on. Phone's gone. And so I say all this to say about the auction situation. Just like how all my information was still signed in, and whoever had it was able to access my information off the grid. Because they said my phone wasn't in there, in the station. But when I kept hitting the location, it was still in there for like a week. I'm still signed in on some of the stuff. Because I can still see my Android information from my Chromes, from my Google accounts. It still let me know when I was last logged in, where I was last logged in. And it's still fucking saying the ferry station. So I'm like, can these people access my shit after auction off? Because when they auction your storage off, if you have a physical storage, when they auction everything in there off. Bitch, it ain't for you no more. It's mine. You know, but that's my information, my logins and everything. And I'm like, that's not yours. You know, the laptop is yours, but the data is not yours. The data needs to be wiped. But for whatever reason, he used the motherfucking word auction. And at the time, I was just like, okay, yeah, go ahead. But now I'm thinking, I'm like, damn, you know, is somebody able to access my shit right now? But anyway, back to SoundCloud. I am so thankful that y'all gave me those hashtags. Right now, I also have a page on Facebook labeled Salute Dem Troops. Yes, salute dem troops. Dem. D-E-M. What was going on in my mind at the time when I put that? It was a language barrier. It's a standpoint. It's a location. And it's a location. And it's also our hashtag center. It's our hashtag generating system, which means if you are online into the Revenger network, and you're via Salute Dem Troops Incorporated, I use INC period. I didn't put the whole word incorporated because that's also a timeline. We are living in a world where we can abbreviate, shorten, acronym usage. So the incorporated part is very, very important. And that is the center where all of the hashtags that are being used and incorporated within the Revenger network strives to be successful. So when they gave me that hashtag, I was like, y'all know the deal. Y'all know the deal. So I'm going to keep you around because you're important. You're essential. You're already important because I started uploading and using your shit. So I got to keep track of what's going on with me. The I Am Franiece project must be catered to as it rightfully deserves because I am beautiful. So with that being said, I thank you so much for giving me those hashtags because it made me realize a lot about my vocal exercises I was using because it's really hard for me at the moment to sing English language, if that makes sense, because of my demographic and the language barrier that has been set within our country due to the demographic. So a lot of the words I be trying to express doesn't come out as clear when I'm singing it. And if you know opera, you know opera is not an English, it's not an English method of vocalization. It's like, I don't know. I'm not even about to sit up here and just name shit, y'all. I don't know what they be singing or what language they sing in. But to us, it might just sound like sounds coming out. But to them, it make perfectly good sense. Which is like that with every language you're unfamiliar with and you're hearing it for the first time. So it's nothing against you, opera, or where you come from. I loved it. I was very grateful when I got it because my inability to sing certain words in English also caters to my songwriting process. And I find myself getting frustrated at times because the word's right there, but I'm skipping over it. It, you know, and it has to be filled in with something. So that causes a lot of layering of personalities and traits to be placed on the track that I have to do by myself. And I also have to fucking bring the music in that has been given to me through an application. So it's a lot of stripping. It's a lot of innovation. And with that being said, the moves that I make within that process caters to Salute Them Troops Incorporated, because you have to keep in mind the hashtags, how it was created, where, when, by whom, how were you feeling that day, what was going on in your life. You know, so it has a lot to do with it. And just to make a timeline fit on a track so that it can be filed under documentary material. Who I am has to fit into the project. Therefore, the I Am Franiece project is 100% mine. Can't own a person. Slavery. But anyway, listen, I'm at 25 minutes. The other videos were lengthy as well, and I have to jumble it all together and post it to you guys. So I'm gonna catch y'all later. I'm going inside. My family is still visiting. Speaking of Wendy, my family is still visiting. And yeah, I need to go ahead and see about that. So see y'all later. And if you cannot tell, yes, I am rocking this outfit today. And I say rocking it today because I don't even want to turn the camera off. I look so goddamn pretty. But I'll catch y'all later though.